How you guys doing? This is Andrew at FloryPB, and this is going to be the threshold board installation video. I already have one of my boards installed in this because I rebuilt this marker recently, but we're going to go through the process of getting the board and installing it in the marker first, and then we'll move on to a second video where it's going to be the manual. So the board comes in our case. The board's going to come packaged in here. You're going to have a new 9-volt adapter and your paper manual. So when we open the board itself, you're going to have the board like that. This is a micro switch board, unlike the original threshold board, which is an optical setup. And the switch has an aggressive bend on it. This is something you're going to have to check to make sure that your trigger is hitting it correctly and that it's not going over the top of the marker. So we'll work on that. On the back side of the board, something that I'll point out because I was told to point it out, I have a QR code. That QR code is actually a link to the digital manual. So you always have a manual on you when you have one of the boards. So let's pull the grips off. To expose the 2 screws that are in the back holding the threshold board in. These are Phillips heads. Dump the screws. I'm going to pop the battery out, and we have to pull out. I don't mind doing it like this because it gives me better access to it, but flip that up like that gently and pull the solenoid wires and then the eye wires out, and pull your old board out. Now to install the new board, it'll be the same process. I like to dip in the button first. Make sure I hear that thing clicking a little bit. Line that up. So this is about the adjustment. I'm having a little bit of a problem. So I'm just going to take my Allen and just a little pressure. I'm just going to bend that. You want to bend it right at your activation point, kind of. That's a little too extreme, but you can push it back. Make sure you got a good contact. Then I just want to feel up here to make sure that I'm not over my grip where this is going to push it down, because that's not what you want to do. Then from there, and of course you can always snip this down. It's not that hard. Any kind of side snips or anything like that can snip that down if you need to, but you shouldn't need to. Make sure you can press this button back here and you can feel a positive press. And we'll install our eye wires and our solenoid wires. Those go right back in. We will get our 9-volt plug. Now, a threshold board doesn't have a screw down here, so I would suggest putting your finger behind the board when you push in the 9-volt wire, or the 9-volt cables, I should say. It shouldn't affect anything, but you are putting stress on a thin piece of fiberglass. So I'm going to pop the battery together. I like to wrap these. And the reason I use these long cords is because this is just a stock available PH2 connector battery harness that is available on eBay, Amazon, and anywhere. And the reason I did that is because it's cheaper for you to buy like a 3-pack of these than for me to send you another one, basically. So it's just a way to try to make something that's going to be easy to get parts for in the future. At that point, you're going to put your grips back on. I'm not going to go through all that, but press it in. We got our light coming out. So that's it for the install. It's quite a simple install on this marker. And we will move on to the board manual. This is Andrew at FloryPB. Thanks for watching.